Hey, so today's topic, something that I think we really need to discuss, and I think our listener, I think our viewership would want to talk about this too, and it's the biases of boxing commentators. You know, it's a big thing, man, because I think boxing commentators a lot of times sway fights. You know what I mean? And it's a tough situation for a boxer that's on the B side to feel like everybody's against him. He's about to go in a fight, then he got the crowd against him, and now you got the commentators going against him too. And I think that's been going on for a long time. You know what I mean? Especially when you got uneducated boxing fans that's being swayed. You know.
Yeah, they swing. They bad for business.
No, they bad for boxing
because the commentators are really a part of the marketing machine for boxing.
Yeah.
Right. So if the commentators on boxing talking about how speaking negatively on the sport, speaking negatively on the boxers, right? In any sport, the way the sport grows is through the individual athlete, right? Well, if you and the individual athletes in a particular league, football or whatever, they are propped up and made to be the faces of the league because it increases the visibility of the league. NFL it increases the value of the shield from that standpoint. Boxing, man, it seems like all you got is a bunch of, especially white commentators. You know, they.
But hold on now, Tim Bradley is a hater, man.
But I include Tim Bradley in that category also.
Tim Bradley is the ultimate hater.
What Tim Bradley is
a hater.
Yeah, he a hater. But what he is Tim Bradley is corporate America, right? He boxing. He glad to have his job because Disney laying off people. ESPN is on the decline, right. And what Tim Bradley realizes that he can speak negatively on black boxers and the brass, and nobody's gonna care about it.
I'm gonna tell you some of the stuff like I seen Tim Bradley do. Right, I could see I can't think of a particular fight offhand. But you could clearly tell who he's going against, who he's going for, because you'll have
that's every fight.
Yeah, but it'll be like let's say I'm gonna give you an example. All right, so you and Rick in the ring, he's going for Rick, right? But you might be winning the rounds against Rick. He won't even say anything about he'll get to talking about Rick's cousins who box, something that Rick got going on in his life, something positive, right?
As opposed to the fight.
Then in 5th round, Rick start getting out on you. Now Tim got everything. Oh, look at the jab. His jab is working beautifully.
Exactly. The way he did Lomachenko versus Devin Haney. That's exactly what Tim Bradley was doing.
When
Devin was beating Lomachenko.
No, hold on. Wait a minute. No, that's some BS. No, that's BS. That's BS.
No, hell.
Because I was
hell no.
Wait a minute. I was getting ready.
You stepped in that bell trap. You gonna keep your foot in that. You gonna keep your foot in that bell trap. No, sir. Buddy.
I was gonna mention that fight because
you gonna keep your foot. You in the bell trap.
That's a lie, bro.
You in the bell trap. You can't backtrack and say Tim Bradley do it and then don't do it.
Tim Bradley was doing that to Lomachenko, bro.
Oh, hell. Oh, my God.
All he got to do is go back and watch the fight.
I don't watch it 9 times.
Y'all going to make me go watch. I watched the fight. I watched it, but I don't remember.
Tim Bradley was against Devin Haney the whole fight.
That's a lie.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
You lied.
I'm not
Listen,
lying.
I can tell you exactly what he said.
I can tell you, too. Everything when Lomachenko's playing, that's an educated footwork of Lomachenko. The educated jab of Lomachenko. Oh yes, Andre Ward was on Devin's side trying to be good because that was Andre Ward's last fight as an ESPN commentator. Tim Bradley was chopping Devin's head off.
Okay, I want to tell you about Tim Bradley hating tail, man.
He hater. We in agreement on that.
All right, but listen, he's a hater, bro.
A straight hater. Like, I want to call him the C word, but I ain't going to call him that.
Go ahead.
I ain't going to call him. I'm going to try
You said it, so go ahead.
I ain't going to call the brother that.
What's the C word?
You know what the C word is?
No, I don't.
A derogatory is a racially derogatory connotation used by. You said it, I did.
Well, you already said he was a coon when you said you said that in the beginning.
He be coon type behavior sometimes.
But anyway,
a corporate coon.
Tim Bradley, Big Baby just called him out. But did you see the fight with Keyshawn? This last fight with Keyshawn?
I did. I saw.
Now when Keyshawn was losing,
he started being quiet.
No, he started talking about Keyshawn life.
Yeah, he did. He started talking about Keyshawn. But see,
He started talking about Keyshawn's stomach being hurting.
But that's acid reflux. So I agree with that because that was our problem. No, that was Chad's problem. That acid reflux as a boxer, you can't box with it. It zap your legs and zap your energy.
Tim Bradley is a cheerleader, bro. All right, let's hear the sound. I want to hear
Devin
when
Haney
you
whipping his ass. Get it. Stick. What round this is?
Man, we not even
second round.
You watching the fight. We ain't even breaking down this fight. Because we going to break down this fight one of these days.
Man, you don't want that work.
No, we going to break this fight down.
You don't want that work now.
We going to break this fight down.
We need to commentate because if you hear,
I want to hear the commentary.
Andre Ward was trying to be conciliatory and trying to be equal and fair.
Okay, hold on, slow down.
Tim Bradley was straight BS.
Slow down. Because you like to use these words. Conciliatory.
Yeah.
What's that?
Look it up and Google it. It applies to the situation.
No, tell us.
Conciliatory. I mean, he was trying to be deferential and trying to be where Tim Bradley was being overly on Lomachenko's behalf. Andre Ward was trying to balance it.
All right. Well, while we talking about Tim Bradley, right? You still have. Okay, hold on. Listen to this. Listen.
Andre Ward.
Be quiet.
That's that Manny Pacquiao. That's what I call that.
That's Lomachenko. That's that Manny Pacquiao.
Right hand to the body again. Comes back with a left to the body. Then goes up top with a short right hand. Lomachenko with a three-punch combination that was capped by a short left uppercut on the inside. What he needs to. Right hand to the body again. Let's see if he gets to the jab and stays on the outside. Oh, Loma! An initial shot from Haney.
I want to hear Tim Bradley.
Bull counter now.
See, talking about Loma with the pull count.
And he gets out of range and he attacks right back. Let's see what Haney does to elude.
All right, anyway, we had to look at it another time.
You're right. Tim Bradley was against Devin Haney. He hates the Haneys. He hates the Haneys. Tim Bradley hate anybody who is not a top ranked. If you're not a top ranked,
Nah, that's a fact.
if you're not a top ranked,
No, that's a fact. He's
fighter,
a cheerleader for top.
He
He's
hates you.
cheerleader for top rank.
And Bill Haney, black. Bill Haney, a businessman, and they free. Tim Bradley hate all that.
You don't want to see no free Negroes.
No, he hate all that.
Listen,
He hate all that.
let's go back to HBO days too with Larry Merchant. He hated Floyd Mayweather.
Exactly. Larry Merchant, Jim Lampley,
Larry Merchant hated Floyd Mayweather. I don't think Larry Merchant ever said anything positive about Floyd Mayweather.
They was
ever
in the beginning they were okay talking about the brilliance of Floyd Mayweather, but at some point they began to hate that dude.
Nah, they hated him.
But you got to take that kind of stuff though and make that work for you. I mean, look what Ali did with Howard Cosell.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he turned that into marketing that was unheard of. You know, at that time. You know, with the arguments and stuff like that.
Yeah, but the flip side of that is you have what commentators are swaying. It's almost like they creating characters amongst uneducated fans. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if they take a boxer that they like and you got an uneducated fans that's watching these fights, they know these particular boxers because the commentators talk about them.
No, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And so it's like they created a character.
That's what the fighter's job and the manager's job come in to take that negativity and turn it into something positive.
But the problem is that they on a national microphone, you know, spewing out these lies.
Right.
The biggest boxing is not marketable because of the damn commentators, right? Don't nobody know Floyd Mayweather and went to jail back before social media over no stuff, over something that happened in the damn club.
Hold on.
Until Larry Merchant get on TV talking about it. Who know about that?
I got a quote from Mayweather. Listen to this. This was a quote when I wrote this down too. I knew we was going to talk about it. It says, Mayweather said HBO. He said, Jim Lampley, Larry Merchant, and Emanuel Stewart are always talking about the negative things in my life. But I've seen Jim Lampley in the strip clubs as me. I've seen Jim Lampley in the same strip club as me before. They always want to talk about me going to strip clubs, but they don't want to talk about that.
And
they said he didn't seen them in the strip clubs.
Jim Lampley got arrested for beating his wife.
Yeah.
Not just beating her, he bit her.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like Mike.
Here we go, bro.
Cut that part.
You gonna bring Mike Tyson up again, bro?
I said I could have been talking about Michael Jordan. See, I ain't saying nothing about no Mike.
I'm telling you, man, when Mike run up on you, bro, I swear
When Mike run up on me, you better be jumping on Mike back.